I love Chris Rich.
Wait up. Yeah. Walk. Look how I move. Look how I move. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. Wait up. Yeah. Walk. I'm with the shooters. I'm with the demons. I'm with the goons. Wait
So
up.
swear, big MRM Mafia.
Wait up. Walk. Yeah. I'm at the moon. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. Walk. I'm about to act the fool. Practically like fuck that. Yeah. Off with his head. His mama house red. He was talking to the feds.
Soldier. Nice. Peace and blessings. Peace to the God.
I sported number 2. Yeah. All these bitches wanna fuck. Tell Shorty been it over. All these women spinning over. So cold, feeling over. The baby daddy here, don't you? Radar. I put it on for the soldiers. I done told them. Homie act stupid, homie didn't shot. I am down on this block here. I don't think I'ma stop there. Rolling. Fuck with the shakers. Move with the movers. Go nutty on your block. 2 first, that's a movie. Porno. Yeah. Automatic on my waist. Tommy. Demon. I be aiming for his face.
Cheers. Peace and blessings.
Wait up. Yeah. Walk. Look how I move. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. Wait up. Yeah. I'm with the shooters. I'm with the demons. I'm with the goons. Wait up. Walk. Wait up. Walk. Yeah. I'm at the moon. Bring me in my cup. I'm with the goons. Wait up. Walk. Wait up. Walk. Yeah. I'm at the moon. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. I'm about to act the fool. Grab Shorty by the waist. She says she loved the way I taste. 6. Aim, shoot, take him out. My last bitch, she a smart. Glad I never ate her out. Land. Radar. Free to take out the can. I just ran into the plug. We got it 30 to a grand. Annie. Cindy. Spin. Gigi. Gelato. Capo. Win. Nigga now bitch fucking with the game.
Give a shout out to the right. On the left, leg bang. I don't dance as a 2-step.
New stick, bring your crew down.
G-Rip, that's a blue chair.
Boom talk with the bomb. You know, bitch heard my voice, thought I was 6'3". What you doing? When she saw me, bitch, she said, "This little nigga." Where's up? Yeah. Look how I move. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. Wait up. Yeah. I'm with the shooters.
Yeah, I had the skips inviting that nigga. It would be my whole. I ain't even gonna say it right now.
Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. I'm about to act the fool.
Spartacus life, peace to the gods. Yo. Facebook fans, Twitter fans, IG fans, culture, universe. This is what they talk about radio. And I'm your host, Jim Jeezy, Dot motherfucking Mom, aka bitch, I'm not a rapper. You hear me? And I got my special guest host in the building, my brother OG Kirby. You hear me? Be more shit. You hear me? Hey, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what today is. It's Monday. That's how I kick the week off with OG talk. That's when you young niggas sit back, light your weed, drink your drink, pop whatever, and listen to an OG talk. You hear me? We're trying to make it make sense, man. But tonight's topic on OG talk is youth in our city, Baltimore guidance. You hear me? We're trying to make it make sense, man. Listen, man. Y'all know how I rock out, man. And I ain't never done a topic where I actually spoke on my city and the shit that goes on within our city. You feel me? My brother said, man, let's do it. So we rocking out, man. We here with it. What's the word? Peace and blessings.
This is the reason why
That's
I felt like this. This is the reason why I felt like this was a main topic and a good topic.
I'm gonna let my brother, kick this shit
It's
off.
because it's a lot of misguidance, um, uneducated, um, you know, no knowledge on wealth, health,
Mm.
you know, uh, just it's a lot. Excuse my stuttering, but at the same time, it's a lot of misguidance going on in the city with a lot of our kids and just the adults, the ones who supposed to be adults
Mm.
in the city. A lot of misguidance and a lot of you older men, women, they misguide their children. They don't teach them the things that they need to be taught, the right things,
Mm.
because don't nobody know what's I can say what's what's your perception of perfection, or not even perfection, or what's your perception, or your thought of what you think of what should they should learn, or what they should know, or this that everybody has their own perception. So what I'm saying is that it's a lot that can be taught to these kids because they thinking that a lot of stuff is the right way of going about things, how to do things,
Mm.
how to live, how to eat, the education. Like I said, once
Mm.
again, the things to listen to, the things that they see, and right now, our world, our country, our
Mm.
government is not. They not giving off the right positive energy that they should be giving off. So I teach my about what they want, how to be themselves, how to give themselves to the earth and to the world that they live in, to be the best of them best self. So try to be like everybody else, not try to follow trend. We're not trying to wear uniform. That's what I like calling it. I
Mm.
call it wearing uniform. Everybody dressed alike, everybody listening to the same thing, everybody listening to the same person, when a lot of
Mhm.
times these people that they be listening to, they dead wrong, or they have little knowledge of. So, I just try to do my best and my part of what I do and how I do it. That's why I came up with this topic.
And I'm gonna say this: it starts within your household.
At home.
Now, whenever I run into my brother, he with his daughter. You hear me? Straight up, like he just walked with me to the crib, kids. You hear me? So we
Starts
we
at home.
we we already on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but as far as our city, like I said, I never really speak on what goes on within our city and shit. You feel me? I actually hate it here, and it ain't about my city as a whole. It's like the
The people.
individuals and
The
yeah, the
people.
people. You
The
feel
people.
me? Like it's a lot of loose minded individuals out here, bro. Like my brother is like the first person I met in my city that was actually on that same level as me, for his thought process and how he feel about certain things and shit. And that's how we ended up tapping in. You feel me? But it's like we we were just we were
Same
just
here.
watching the news, bro. Like how much shit did we just see on the news just now? Like as we was putting this together. You feel me? You
Killing in
know,
school, and like I said, that's why it's such a big issue with me, because
Hawking.
that's why it's such a big issue with me, because I say it every day. I'm the type to I wanna see what's going on in my community, and even if it's not in my on my block, what's taking place in other places, and in my city, and it affect me, it affect you, it affect our children. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, it starts in the home.
Mm.
Everybody want to blame everything on the government,
Mm-hmm.
or not even the government, the city leaders,
Mm.
when it's not the city leaders. What happened to us protecting our own neighborhoods, our children,
Peace to
and,
the
and, and,
gods.
and making sure they're protected and they safe in our community. But we can't do that if we just sending our kids out. You're not checking on your kids, make sure your kids are safe in the house at a certain time. Y'all not making sure your kids are protected by the things they listen to, the things they watch, the things, the things they see, from you. Not even gotta necessarily be off the tablet, the phone, the this, that, and the third, etc. Whatever. You feel what I'm saying?
But that do play a major part.
What they see you going through.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The things that you teaching them, the things that you allow them to do, the things that, you feel what I'm saying? Like it's so much negativity and just unrespectable, because it's not respected for young women and to young men to be out here doing the things they doing. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why I teach my kids to be themselves and not try to follow trend. Wear their uniform. We don't put on a uniform. We put on what we want to wear. We're going to dress how we want to dress.
Yeah.
We're going to be ourselves. I don't want to be the next Michael Jordan. I don't want to be the next Cardi B. You feel what I'm saying?
Come on now.
This is or Nicki Minaj or whatever you mean, Megan Thee Stallion, whatever female rapper, you feel what I'm saying? And you can best believe this is not what they teaching their kids.
And that's another thing, right? A lot of our children look up to those type of individuals that my brother just spoke about, and they not even role models. What they presenting out here is not what it is. And the crazy thing is, they present so much shit within their music, and they not even living that lifestyle. They not living that lifestyle at all. But the fact that they're a part of the programming, they're under the controlling, so they have to do that.
They're gonna put out and promote what they sell, what's going to sell. And right now, negativity, violence, hoeing, tricking, slutting off, and this go for males too. All that shit. Bitches this,
shout out to my brother Hawkey.
This, bitch that, slut this, slut that. That shit go for male and female. I'm not just talking about our women, so don't get it. Don't think I'm just directing and pointing finger to one side of the sex. This is unisex. This is about us all as
a whole,
as people, especially my black people. So this, because when I talk, it's not like I'm exiting out a different race. No, but mostly when I speak, I'm speaking to my black people, because this is the ones who need saving. This is the ones I'm trying to save, and I'm trying to put out my energy to help. But I love all people, and that's it. That's all I can really as far as that, until we get on topic.
Hey, I'm gonna just give an example, right? Like, as far as our kids and the fact that they really look up and pick up a lot of shit from us, right? So my son was saying something about something with the females. I'm not gonna get deep into it, right? But I'm like, bro, you tripping? Like, you talking about dealing with females and you only 14 years old. What he said to me was, well, Dad, you said that you was doing all of this with women at 13. What could I say? I actually sat around and had those type of conversations, not with them, but was speaking on certain shit, not realizing that they were listening to the shit that I'm speaking on. So that made them feel like it was cool to do at 13, because they heard Dad speaking about what he was doing at 13. So I had to blame myself for that. I had to fault myself for that. That's part of being a man, though, accepting. You
gotta recognize. I tell people this all the time. How can I be real with somebody else if I'm not real with myself? If I'm not willing to accept my own bullshit, how can you even expect me to be real with you? You know what I'm saying? If I know I got a lot of shit going on, and I can point the finger at myself about a lot of shit, but I'm trying to point the finger at you, how is it possible that I point the finger at somebody else if I can't accept my own bullshit or even acknowledge my bullshit? You know what I'm saying? So that goes to that.
Hey, man, accepting accountability for your faults, man. You have to. You hear me? First and foremost, man, I don't even like to listen to individuals who don't even understand themselves. Like people be trying to put so much information out here and point fingers at people and say what you is and what you not doing, but the whole time they not even stable themselves.
Right.
They don't even understand who they are,
Right.
but yet they want to try to tell you about who you are.
Right.
Learn yourself first before you start putting fingers at others. You know what I'm saying? But that's not to get off topic, you know. But as far as our city, man, and bro, I've lost a lot of brothers and sisters out here, and I'm pretty sure my brother has lost a lot of brothers and sisters within our city, right? Conversation rules the nation. Jay-Z said that a long time ago. You know, I personally feel as though that a lot of our brothers and a lot of our sisters would still be here if motherfuckers is able to hold a conversation, you know, because a lot of the shit that be happening, a lot of these killings that's going on is over senseless bullshit, and most of it is over big disrespect to my goddesses. But a lot of this shit is over females, man. Like, come on now, like, anyway, man, it's like we gotta. I can only speak when it comes to the men. I can only speak when it comes to the men. I can't speak on a woman's behalf. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell y'all need to get it together. You know, like be a woman. Be a woman. Y'all not from the streets. I ain't had to go through the shit that we go through.
About being from the streets, cause some of them are. It's just
no, I'm saying like far as what we had to do in the streets, bro. They ain't well. Then again, we from B-more, so some of our females.
That's anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't necessarily about being from the streets. It's just you're a woman. You should carry yourself like that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't necessarily gotta carry yourself or even downplay the next a man. You feel me? And take his manhood from him because you know you feel as though that you're on the same level. Because you're not a man. You can never be a man. That's why you're a woman. You feel what I'm saying? If you actually think about it, you're more than just a man. You feel what I'm saying? When you realize that and see your potential or know what you are, where you come from, you feel what I'm saying? You'll have more respect for yourself and other women and other men. You feel what I'm saying? The providers and protectors. You know, women are the ones who supposed to multiply, nurture, and grow what the man think and what the man bring to the table. And a lot of women can't do that because you're always trying to shut down a man's thoughts before you can even, get a understanding of how he feel. You feel what I'm saying? What it is that he he can bring, what he can bring to the table. I'm big on teaching my daughter and my son, like I said, being themselves first. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing who they are, get to know where you come from, learn your background, and then before you try to judge someone else or try to, tell somebody else what they need to do or how should they do certain things, get an understanding of yourself first. You feel me?
Practice self-love. You hear me?
So my topic as far as coming up, us coming on here today, and shout out my man G, you know what I mean? Peace to the God, peace to God, peace to the God's God assist, I always been a big role model. I always consider myself and a lot of people can tell you I'm one of the most unknown people in the city. And a lot of people that know me, but a lot of people don't know me.
Hey, this B-more right here, not to cut you off, bro. This B-more right here. Like, understand this. This is two sides of the city. My bro, West Baltimore. I'm East Baltimore. You feel me? And we coming together.
I'm East Baltimore. See, that's the thing.
See, I got it fucked up. You heard me.
Probably our conversation, whatever. I'm not West Baltimore.
See, that come from him saying.
I know a lot of people from West Baltimore, and I grew up from Park Heights all the way to Park Heights, Ricestown. Shit, I can go all the way up to Owens Mills, where Ricestown stopped at. You feel what I'm saying? All the way out to Owens Mills. You feel what I'm saying? all the way back down. You feel me? From to Pennsylvania Avenue, all the way down to Brooklyn, if you want to go. You feel me? I got a lot of people that know me.
And a lot of people can't move around like that, you know. Not in this city. You feel me? I can't speak on other people's cities and shit like that, but this brother right here can tell you the same way I'll be telling y'all, like, niggas can't move around out here like that, bro. You feel me? Niggas present certain shit on the internet, and that's another thing. This internet shit plays a very big part in why our kids are acting out the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't even gonna get completely off topic. We're gonna bring it right back. Within the last, I'm gonna say 30 to 60 days, like most of the murders that occurred within our city were kids. Like I'm gonna say under the age of 16. 16 years old.
No older than 20.
Elbow, peace and blessings, God.
No older than 20.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sad. It's sad because the kids are not given the right guidance. It's like he said in the beginning of the show. The kids is given the right guidance, man. They it starts at home. You know, where us as parents gonna come in and step in and take charge of our kids, man. Instead of our kids, like one thing I've always learned from my mother is that we can have a good relationship, but I can never be your friend. You feel what I'm saying? We can never be friends. I will never be your friend, but we you know we can have a relationship better than friends. You know, as mother and son. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of these parents out here now today. They want to be friends with their parents. I mean, with their children. They're a child. He or she is a child, so they need to stay in the child's place. Certain conversations, y'all have certain conversations. Y'all do certain things around y'all parents. You know, shit. I'm 32 years old. I don't even cuss in front of my mother. You feel what I'm saying? I don't cuss in front of certain adults.
We just had that conversation.
I don't do certain things in front of my mother. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you, Elbow. Give me a sec, brother.
I don't do certain things in front of my mother. So you know, it's just a respect level. It's a boundaries. You feel what I'm saying? And these kids are being taught the wrong shit. I don't respect a lot of people out here saying that the government, city leaders can do this, that, and don't take it away of that they can do certain things. But you know, when you allow certain things for your child to do or to go out and be a part of, then where your part play in that of you know of keeping being a parent, keeping your child away from certain things. You know, to prevent certain things of happening or your child doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? It takes responsibility, and we got to be accountable for the things that our part that we put in it. You know what I mean? You can't expect Brandon Scott to go out here and put a suit of cape on and stop every murder, because trust and believe, if he could, he would. But that's not reality. You feel what I'm saying? But what about us protecting our own streets, our neighborhoods? You feel what I'm saying? Back then, when man, I'm not even that old, and I grew up in the age of in the time of, you know, we was policing our own community. We didn't disrespect the elderly. We didn't disrespect women. You feel what I'm saying? Now and then, but if female get out of line and she get what's coming to her, that was on her. She knew what she was getting into. But at the same time, same thing for a male. You feel what I'm saying? He knew what he was getting into. You know, if back then, when as kids we get into something, our parents ain't just jump out there, oh, don't disrespect, don't touch that. You don't know what the situation was. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they come and see what the situation was and act accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? They come through, they see what was going on, and if they felt as though their child was in the wrong, look, get your ass in the house, I'll holler at you later. You ain't gotta discipline your child right there on the spot. You might not want people to, to be in that type of situation where they feel like they can chastise your child or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But I got this. I'm gonna take care of this. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all get out there now. The parents is looking just just as stupid and just as uneducated as the children. You feel what I'm saying? You look just as small as the child, and you put your self-respect and your just your mind, your thought process down to the child's level. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
I mean, basically, you can't teach a kid if you're thinking like one.
Straight up.
You feel me? I brought it down to that. What my brother is saying, you can't teach a kid if you're thinking like one.
Right.
Albo, if you still up here, I got you, bro. I know you got kids and you raising yours as well. So I'm gonna definitely bring you up, well, you just jumped off. Anyway, I don't even be really worried about, we presenting this to the universe. That's what it's all about. We here to push our messages to the universe. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about who tuning in, who ain't tuning in. I don't give two fucks about that.
Eventually, somebody's gonna get this message.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's logging in. Everybody's people gonna log in when they need to, or they gonna hear what they need to. And if we don't respect about what we talking about, especially what we talking about right now, as far as the youth and our future, then it just showed me how how much you think like them. You feel what I'm saying? So I really care less about.
Y'all gotta think about it, right? We already done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I got you, Elbow. I'm gonna bring you up. I gotta let my brother get his shit off because this really for him. To be honest, you feel me? This for my brother. You hear me? But I feel like we already fucked up. Far as us trying to save or change anything, we already fucked up. So it's like we gotta put ourselves in position where we can teach the younger generation what not to do. Like y'all looking at us as the old heads, we fucked up, we this, we that. Okay, we're gonna teach you not to be that. You hear me? So that's where we at with it now, man. It's all about the youth, man.
It's definitely about the youth, man. The future, You feel me? It's all about what we teaching our kids and what we showing our kids, man. Because if they don't have the right mindset to go out in this world, they planning to fail, bro. And I'm not planning to fail. So
peace and blessings, big timer. Peace and blessings, goddess.
Why am I planning my children to fail? You feel me? Like, why am I trying to install something that I don't accept in my children? You feel me? And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna go, because if they still living under your household, if you got people that what I mean, and, that still live with mom, dad. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a lot
even
of
though that's not an issue, if y'all really had a clear understanding that it was never meant for us to be outside of the household as a family. Like that's a programming shit. You feel me? So y'all need to stop, especially y'all women. Y'all need to stop downplaying men that still lives with their mamas, when at the end of the day it was never meant for us to be outside of our households. When we grow up as kids, it's supposed to be another house added on to the house. You feel me? That's how that shit's supposed to go if you had a clear understanding of certain shit. So, but I get it, the programming made it that way. But you do know we can break those chains and break those cycles.
A family that prays together, stay together. A family that loves each other, and that has a strong unity. You feel what I'm saying? They stick together. You feel me? A lot of times, no, I'm good, bro. A lot of times, people tend to look at another person's situation and they downsize it. You feel me? When they don't even know the circumstances, they don't even know.
Shade, peace and blessings, goddess.
They don't even know what's going on. They don't understand, because they never been through. You feel what I'm saying? Like how they say the best teacher is experience. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody has their own perception of what they think is right. You feel what I'm saying? Like I teach my children all the time. Perfection is a perception. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody has their own perception of perfection, because you could think something is perfect, you could think something is right, but I think it's wrong. So who's to say what's wrong or what's
What's
right
right?
for
Yeah.
your situation or
Mm-hmm.
for you. Just living life, period. You feel me? So I've been ducked off. I've been ducked off. What was that?
That's
Damn,
no
my
good
AC
shit.
is looking. Okay. Well, I've been ducked off. I've been ducked off. Not around certain friends, and not that I don't love them. I don't still got love for them, or I don't want to be around them. But I've been trying to, just get myself together and focus on me right now, my
Mm-hmm.
children. I got one of my children full time right now. You feel what I'm saying? And my son, I wish he can be in the same situation as far as with me, because I think it would be a better situation for him. His best well being will be better for him. But his mother thinks otherwise. So instead of fussing and cussing and we arguing all the time and going back and forth, I let her have her own way until I'm in a better situation where I can help myself. You feel me? So that's
Yeah.
all it is.
That's true, Shay. We're gonna answer your what you threw out there as well. But I tell you personally, Shay, it's like you gotta change those who you keep within your circle. Like, I don't care if it's your best fucking friend. If you knew that motherfucker since you were 3 years old, if that individual has nothing but negative energy coming with out of them, you need to cut them off. Y'all don't understand. That's the reason why y'all can't elevate. Y'all can't reach that higher level of self because of the people that you're still keeping around you. You think these people love you. They don't love you. That's just a cool word to say. It's nice. Sounds good. It's not a feeling that's felt. Because guess what? Them same people that claim they love you, how much fucked up shit have they done to you?
My father don't know
Hmm?
nothing that I got going on, or what I do. You feel me? So I don't pay attention to small shit. My energy is elevated to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? And it takes me to a higher level, just knowing that I don't even pay attention to a lot of things that people say. But to
Hmm.
get back on the youth, you feel what I'm saying? Like the teaching is wrong, is off. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even. I be trying to get myself out of saying and take it out of my vocabulary as far as teaching, because I'm not teaching, I'm educating. You feel what I'm saying? When you training somebody, you teaching somebody. When just you want to educate your child. You feel what I'm saying? Because education is the main part. It's the big part, because if they not educated, they don't understand. It's just like saying, all right. It's just like saying, do you hear me? Are you listening, or do you take heed to what I'm saying?
That's why y'all always hear me say, take heed
Because
to the
when you take
words.
heed, it doesn't necessarily mean that you doing it how I say do it, but you understand
Hmm.
and overstand what I'm
Hmm.
saying. And then not only that, you don't necessarily how to do it my way, but you're acting on it. You feel what I'm saying? It's registering. It's in your brain. You're gonna follow through and do it your way. You feel what I'm saying? So people tend not to really understand what I'm trying to say as far as that.
Hmm. I mean, but that's like I
Because I'm
say all
still
the
learning.
time,
I'm still learning.
and y'all hear me say that all the time. I'm still learning. Like people will look at me or look at my brother as if we have all the understandings in the world. No, it's just
Right.
we understand the main part of this shit. We have a clear understanding of the main part of this shit, and that's knowing who you are, knowing that this government is against us. We are outside of the programming. We are outside of the matrix. You feel me? Once you reach that level, man, you can't go wrong. Everything else is going to fall in place once you get there. You know what I'm saying? But like my brother said, man, as far as our youth, it's like this, man. You got to understand life first.
Right.
And the only way you can understand life is by living it. You got to learn from those mistakes that you made, and those mistakes that you made, you got to make sure that yours don't make. You know, a lot of y'all got kids out here and really acting like them. Like some of y'all kids act way more mature than y'all.
Right, exactly.
You hear me? Like, come on now. How does that make sense? How is your child more mature than you? You hear me? But like I said, within our city, within the last 60 to 90 days, all of the murders that been occurring been under the age of, my brother say 20, I say 15, 16. My brother say 20.
I'm gonna say
You
20.
know?
I'm gonna say 20. I haven't, back then when you had a lot of murders going on, at least not at least because it's never right. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from a person that lived a certain type of life,
Mm,
and if I can, and I know if I can do it, I know a lot of y'all can do it.
come
Yeah,
on
because a
now.
lot of these niggas on these rap songs, a lot of these women on these rap songs, and a lot of these kids, just kids on these rap music, they not living the life that they said they wish they was. Only I told my nephew this. Not it's just not about going to jail. It's just not about somebody else, somebody trying to come harm you. Do you know what that is? A murder, taking somebody's life. Do you know what that do to you mentally?
Hmm,
Like really?
hmm. I mean, a lot of y'all wouldn't because a lot of y'all never been in those positions where you had to do that. That's not to glorify anything, but brothers like, brothers that y'all see on this motherfucking screen that, really had to go there.
And
It's a different feeling.
it's a lot of motherfuckers out there. I just know, yo. I just know. I can look at you. I can hear it in your voice. You tremble when you talk.
Mm,
You can't stand firm alone by
mm,
yourself. You feel what I'm saying? If
mm,
y'all went through a lot of situations, man, y'all wouldn't even be able to, to even brace
mm,
that type of living.
mm.
So why present yourself as that? Why even push that type of energy out there? You feel what I'm saying? I was saying earlier, as far as if what I was saying earlier was if you knew what it took or what it do to you as far as mentally of how it had affect you, you wouldn't even speak on a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying? You wouldn't even act on a lot of shit. Kids today, they tend to excuse me, my fault. Because I'm trying to get my thought out. Kids today, nowadays, if you get in a fight, you can't even fight and see if it's that you even want to be that type of lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's too late because it's a bullet.
Mm,
You feel what I'm saying?
mm,
You don't have no second thoughts because your life is gone. You feel what I'm saying?
mm.
And it all comes down to the education, you feel what I'm saying, of the knowledge of what you know and getting to know yourself first. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have any more rec centers. We don't
Mm.
have nothing else for these kids to do to be able to find themselves and to know themselves in order for them to be productive in the society we live in. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to make myself seem like I'm perfect. I just I live this perfect life. I've done it all right. I've done a
I
lot.
got you,
I've done a
elbow.
lot of things wrong. You know what I mean? So to all the ones that's out there, y'all teaching your kids, what you think is best for them, or because a lot, not even is what you think is best, what's right for them. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes what we think is best is not the best. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm,
I try to teach my daughter and my son, to express themselves to me in a way that how they feel. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. I
mm.
don't want to hear what you think I want to hear. I want to hear how you feel. And that's what's going to give a better communication between us. You feel what I'm saying? And I can get a better understanding of who you are. You feel what I'm saying? And what it is that you want to do in life, how you want to pursue life. You know what I'm saying? So
And I'm gonna say this, right? We can sit and present and preach, so-called preach, whatever you want to call it, to our kids all day, every day, right? That doesn't mean that they're going to accept that for what it is. You know, they're going to have to live their life. Like I said, you have to live life in order to understand it. So us sitting and speaking to them about life, that they're going to hear you, they're going to get it, they're going to have some sort of an understanding, but they're not going to have that clear understanding until they actually live life. Got to. So we're going to store all the shit we want into their brains. That doesn't mean that they're going to follow that. You know what I'm saying? They got to really live that and go through certain shit to understand what you're talking about. You know? So have that understanding. You know, you ain't got to keep sitting and preaching. I don't sit and preach to my kids every day, all day. Peace and bless, peace to the gods. I don't sit and preach to my kids all day, every day. They have a clear understanding of what I already presented to them. So now it's up to them whether they want to follow those steps or not. You know? And that's just that. I'm gonna bring you up, Elbow, to let you elaborate on what me and my brother got going on here.
Let's hear something from the people, man. Get their you know, their word of what how they feel, what they have to say.
Rise to God, peace to the gods, man. Yeens, Elbow.
What it do, man?
What's going on, my brother?
I mean, shit, bruh said a lot of shit, man. You know, like, it's a lot of shit you gotta look at, though. I don't really need to elaborate on what he said, but you know, at the same time, though, you know, I've missed a couple ins and outs because I was moving around the whole time y'all were talking.
No problem.
But at the same time though, man, you gotta wonder. Cause like he hit a couple stepstones on his way when he was speaking. I was like, oh yeah, man, you know, everything he ain't said nothing wrong yet. I don't see nothing wrong with that brother said. Hey brother, if you don't mind me asking how old you is.
I'm 32, bro.
Man, you the same age, bro. Got the mindset. I can only speak for myself.
Over 60,
but I'm gonna try to speak for both of us.
Nah, you can't even
of an old ass man when he was back there in the 60s or the 70s.
Hey, Elbow, I knew you was gonna say that, right? But I can't even agree with that, right? Because you got some old motherfuckers that's stupid as hell.
But see, that's
Yep. You right,
me?
You right.
But let me.
Cause that's why I said he said some shit about certain type of shit, and certain type of shit doesn't go on.
Right.
It does not.
Right. We live in a new day.
Like that man started saying things about his children, what one of his child is and what the other one ain't. And I was looking at it. I'm looking like, well, okay, bro, I'm gonna hear this brother out. I caught that part, bro.
What part?
It can be that way on the type of person, bro. Yeah. Everything can work out that type of way where you can speak for everyone else's child.
Right.
But are you speaking for yours?
Right.
He spoke for his.
Right.
He already know what's going on.
Right.
See, I got a daughter, bro.
Right.
I know what's going on. And I try to tell her every day. Every day. Like Jesus said, nah, you ain't gonna preach to him and all that. No, I ain't preaching, baby. See, me and my child got a bond where, nah, baby, I ain't gonna play every day.
Right.
You know, I'm going out here. I told my daughter, all this money I'm going out here to make, that ain't my money. That is not my money. That's your money.
That's your money. Right.
I made you that.
Right.
So that's your money.
Right.
Because at the end of the day,
somebody got to take them reins and start waving them when you want that horse to get up. Somebody got to take them reins, right?
Exactly. Right. from I was trying to hear you and see what
Yeah,
part
I
you
had
was
that though.
see
Just
what
tell me
part you was
going to.
see what part you was talking about. But you know, I try to, you know, teach my daughter of how to save, you know, and this is both of my children, my daughter and my son, of how to save, you know what I mean, and what daddy do or what daddy done, you know, to get here,
Sacrifice.
right, to here. But I let my children know how much they saved my life and how much they can teach me as much as I can teach them. You feel what I'm saying? We don't live in the same time. We don't live in the same times that we used to live in anymore. You feel what I'm saying?
See, the
And
thing is, you
things
said
is
it right
different.
there, bro.
Things is
Sacrifice.
different. Right. Things is different. You feel what I'm saying? And we can both learn from each other. So
Yeah,
if we can both learn from each other, then we're helping each other. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of parents, they don't get that because they want to be friends, or just they just feel like I'm the adult. You got to listen to everything I'm telling you.
no,
You feel what I'm saying?
they supposed to.
I mean,
They suppose, hey, if you don't mind me asking my brother, take that crackling out your voice. You acting like you about to say something wrong with something. Take that crackling out your
what you
voice.
mean crackling on my
Unless
voice?
you feel like you finna that crackling in your voice, I can hear it.
What you
You
mean?
feel like you finna say something wrong. No, man.
Oh
Like
no! I don't feel like.
when it come to parents, bro. Of course, I wanna be close to my child.
Oh
But
yeah!
at the same time, that child
Definitely.
has to understand that I can be your friend today, and then I'm gonna have to be your parent tomorrow. But now we ain't gonna play them type of games.
No, because I'm your parent. I'm your parent. I'm your parent. No, I'm your parent. I'm your parent forever. I don't give a fuck if I'm 82 and you 43. Exactly. I'm always your parent, and we can be we can have a friend relationship, but I'm always your parent. Trust and know that I'm gonna be and do the best that I can for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't get what you mean as far as the crackling in the voice.
I think
I'm trying to get an understanding of what you mean by that.
I think I have understand the way he was going with that. He feel like you was beginning to say something, but then you was thinking like it might have came across the wrong way, or you were saying something, or you were about to say something wrong, so you piggybacked on what you were going to put out there, or whatever. I think that's what he meant by that. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it.
I mean, that's what I meant. And then, Jesus already know me. See, I can be sarcastic as a motherfucker, but I'm always gonna put something positive out there.
Right. I got you.
Ain't nothing like that, bro. I don't listen to your whole conversation already. Like I said, bro, I've been in and out, but I caught the parts that I need to hear.
Yeah, all right. Respect. But it's just because I feel like a lot of times parents, especially especially in my city, a lot of parents, they tend to want to, you know, they be wanting to, you know, not necessarily be a friend. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know how to be real with themselves in order to be a parent to their children. Or to be a friend, you feel, and know where the friend guidelines stops. You feel me? You gotta have a boundary. You feel what I'm saying? With your child.
Yeah,
certain things.
Right.
You're
right, bro. You're right. You ain't saying nothing wrong. You gotta have a boundary set, because I had to tell my sister that type shit.
Right.
I mean, we done went through a whole motherfucking lot, but at the same time, look, when it's time to tell baby, look, it's time to put them big drawers on now.
Yeah.
You got some babies there. Yeah. It's time to put them big drawers on now. Right. That means we got to make this happen.
Right.
Even if we got to start trapping, we got to make this shit happen. Am I lying to you?
Yeah, no sir. Yeah, and then this is what I try to, you know, like I said, I not teaches my daughter, but I tell my daughter, you know, not all the time daddy have it. You feel what I'm saying? You might see money, but not all the time daddy had it, because I had to provide for you first and foremost. You know, I have bills, you know what I mean? I got things that I have to take care of. So just because you see certain things, but this is what I do, and my money is not guaranteed the same every day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
until
you going through the same shit, bro. I be going through here and there, bro.
Right.
But my daughter has an understanding.
Right.
That's the main thing I taught her. You won't have to have an understanding.
Right.
If you can't have the understanding just because you hang around your friends that want to be certain culture or anything like that, that's your business.
Right.
You old enough now.
Right.
I'm going to let you understand it.
Right.
Daddy got it. You know, but one thing my daughter knows, Daddy got her with thick and thin.
Yes, sir.
It don't matter what type or what it is on this earth. She know what Daddy got her.
Exactly. Right.
But other than that, other than anything, I'm talking about, bro, my mom, my aunties, my sister, everybody know when it come to elbow, bro, I done did a whole lot, bro.
Right.
I done did a whole lot. And I still sometimes feel myself thinking that I'm still in a hole. But guess what? I know how to dig my way out of a hole because I think like that because I used to dig holes to create people houses and shit, fix people houses and shit. I ain't had to dig nobody no grave yet. I ain't took up on this type of job yet because I don't want to see nobody go under.
Right.
That shit would really hurt me.
Yeah. I understand that. Definitely.
Just to be digging the grave, just to tell you that this your grandmother, this your granddad, or this your child, or this your mother. I'm putting them down there. No, I don't.
Right.
I'm okay on that one.
Yeah, I definitely respect, bro. I respect your pain, you feel what I'm saying? I respect even the understanding that you even gave me, you feel me? I respect it all. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, everything gonna open up, bro. Bro, when I speak, bro, you can take what I gotta say. You ain't gotta take what I gotta say.
Exactly.
But I was listening to everything you were saying, bro. I had my ins and outs on it, but I was like, man, you know what, man? That man speaking on some shit. He got something on his chest.
Yeah.
He trying to let some energy out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you can do, my brother.
That's the best thing you can do.
Do you feel me?
Yes, sir.
That's the best thing you can do. It let off a whole lot of energy that you need to let off, my nigga.
Right.
Cause you keep on letting this shit build up. I mean, it be a lot of shit I be letting build up a lot of time. When I let it out, I let it off. But one thing I always do,
it ain't gonna be the right
I let motherfucker know first and forehand, this is how this is gonna go.
Right.
If you ain't ready for it, just leave me the fuck alone.
Right, exactly. That's why we
if you ain't ready for it, just leave me the fuck alone. Cause I get on here. You can ask Jesus. I get on here and I just be laughing around the whole time. The whole time, nigga might be hurt. But the whole time,
you sir,
I'm looking like, man, I hope don't nobody say nothing ignorant to me and give me out of my body.
Right.
But what I used to always tell you, Elbow, well, tell all of y'all, man, if you feeling some type of way and you know that your energy isn't there, why even get on social media? Because you know what the internet consists of. You feel me? It's a motherfucker be quick to say some off the wall shit, and you'll be taking that personal shit out on that person. It could be some shit that you may have avoided any other day. But the fact that you already going through some shit.
Though, Jesus, you know me, Jesus. I get on here, man. I don't do shit but work. I don't do nothing but work. So if I jump on here and I'm among family members, see, hell yeah, we finna have fun on the beat. They probably take my man out the shit. But if I jump on this motherfucker and motherfucker with the shit, more likely I'm gonna jump off that bitch. What happened to Elbow? Oh, he got off. Damn, somebody must say something wrong to him, cause I ain't like Elbow. Elbow gonna be on this motherfucker roasting, trying to roast everybody on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's your thing. That's you. You feel me? Like you ain't out here.
You said it just right. That's me.
You ain't out here trying to be like the next man.
Or if we want to have a positive conversation, let's have a positive conversation. We can have a negative conversation. Let's have one of them type of conversation. Or we
Some
just
people
talk.
can't do that. Some people can't do both though.
See, and that's what they say. You know, you gotta be able to take what you dish out. You know what I'm saying? The energy that you put out, you gotta be able to accept that same energy back.
Oh, it will come back.
Because it's going to come back.
It's definitely going to come back.
It's going to come
One
back.
thing about it, it will come back. It will come back. That type of energy will come back. That's why I was like, man, Shit, cause Jesus been trying to heat me up in a minute. I ain't talked to Jesus in a minute, but I've been hearing about all the bullshit that been going on. I've been ready to holler at Jesus.
Right. I mean, I
But
knew you was gonna end up reaching out, Elbow. But I was about to say that it's crazy that you said that, because I was about to say some shit like, I respect you as a man, bro, because at the end of the day, you know, and we can speak a little bit on that without really speaking on that, you know. At the end of the day, you know, you had a deeper connection with certain people, you feel me, that doesn't, you know, rock with me. And you never came at me crazy. You feel me? You didn't jump on the bandwagon of other individuals because of what they were speaking. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you as a man for that, you know, and you know what I'm pushing out here, bro. MRM Mafia, men respect men, bro. Conversation rules the nation. Conversation can end a lot of shit, and it be petty shit, bro. Beef to me is when people die. So when it comes to this internet shit, bro, I don't look at this shit as beef. Niggas take this shit way too serious, bro, and I don't. I be sitting back fucking laughing. Like, I'm from Baltimore, bro, and that's not to put my city out there like we so better or tougher than anyone else. But nigga, shit is real down here, bro. You hear me? Nigga can step a pinky toe out of their front door and lose your fucking life. You hear me? A pinky toe.
I'm listening to you, bro. I promise you. I don't even say the word promise. I'm telling you, I'm loyal to what's going on. But at the same time, can I ask you a question? May I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
You heard me, G?
Yeah, I said yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. Why did why did you even say anything about bro being a pedophile? Why did you call bro a pedophile?
This is the thing, Elbow. Those words were never said. And I put that on all three of mine. Those words were never said. That man said that out of his own mouth, bro. You hear me? Check this out. If I said that, I will stand on that, bro.
I don't know nothing about this situation, but sometimes people, if you saying that you never said nothing or those words never came out your mouth, it got to be some type of insecurity as far as amongst that man. But that's not to take his side or his side, but that's a lot of times that's what happens when a person get on a certain topic or a person speak on certain things that they can, you know, they can reminisce and they got some type of energy that they feel as though that they haven't spoken or somebody speaking of. They tend to put that shit out there knowing that this is not what we even talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what y'all
the thing is, all right, now that we on that, my brother don't have no understandings of none of that shit, right? So I have to put it out there now. You feel me? It was a situation where
hold on. Hey, G, hold on. I'm putting my headphones. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna put my headphones
I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this clearly. All right.
Hold on. Just give me a minute.
Got you.
I just dropped something. I just dropped.
Shout out to those who gonna listen in later.
No, it wasn't meant for you.
It wasn't meant for you. The messages are being put out there.
One thing I can honestly say is that everything is meant to be heard when it's meant for you to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, communication is key in any relationship. I don't give a fuck if it's just a friendship, what they call a social ship. You feel what I'm saying? Where you just socialize with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But everything is meant to be heard when it's meant to be heard. It's gonna get to you when it needs to. Trust me.
I mean, the messages that we putting out there, it's like I say all the time, man. This shit is being broadcast to the universe.
And like he said, you feel me? The topic was of us speaking about the youth. You feel what I'm saying? We're not knocking the topic, but we got somebody, and we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen first. We're gonna understand first of where the next person, whether or at least try to have an understanding of the next person, of their comment or what they trying to, the energy they trying to put out before we put our response back into it. Because not all the time.
Elbow, you there?
Not all the time you have to talk.
Oh,
Sometimes it's meant for you to listen. Sometimes it's meant for you to try to get an understanding, to have
Hey Shay, we need a woman's input on this too, so I'm gonna bring you up as well.
And so they can have a better so you can have a better understanding of what's going on.
I definitely want to touch bases on that, not to even go off topic, cause but
yeah, I don't
like people like them accusations. You know how we feel, bro, when certain shit is being thrown out there in your name. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not that type of individual. You feel me? If you never presented yourself as that type of individual, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
and I'm gonna let y'all speak on it.
Albo, you can hear me? Shay, peace and blessings, Goddess. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna speak on my opinion on that. How you doing, Shay?
Hello.
I'm waiting for Elbow to stop spinning so I can really answer his question.
What were we talking about? Catch me up. I had to go deal.
I mean, you know where we were at, me and my brother, as far as the topic or whatever, but he just asked me.
I missed it. I had to jump out for a minute, so I was out for a minute.
Well, basically speaking on the youth and within our city, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate to the same shit.
A lot of people going through the same. They can relate to the same.
I feel like the youth in my city is so lost. It's based on young parents having young children. When you have young children and you're a young person who's trying to learn, like you said, you can only learn life through experiences. So if you haven't experienced anything, you're a parent young, how can you show your child anything of value when you're still learning, you're still broken, you're still trying to work through your issues? Like, I mean, I had my first child at 19. I was going through depression. I was lost in the world, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So my mom, she took over. She stepped in a way I couldn't. And come to find out now, my son has high functioning autism. So he's bonded to the structure that my mom has given him all those years. So now it's basically like I'm doing double work, trying to get back that connection that I had with him at one point, trying to get back to a place where he feels safe with me. But again, he's going through puberty now. He's in high school. It's just like, I feel like young children, having children is the problem. You can't educate what you don't know. And then, when you try your best, I mean, I'm not saying that there's not young people out here who have children and they try to lead them the best way they know. But again, you may not know the right way to translate. You may not know the right thing to say and how to say it. You may not know.
Now, you said a lot. You said a lot right there, love. You ain't had to just put it all out there like that. I mean, like for real, like.
I mean, I'm an open book. Like, I don't hide anything about
I mean, I was just saying, though, like, like you said, you wasn't ready in so many words, and so you just let Mom Dude just took over, and she just held your hand for the, she let you know, like, baby, I got you.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say, how old was your mother when she had you?
My mom was 19 when she had me. She was in the military.
Exactly.
She was young. She was going through her own things. She was going through her issues. So I spent most of my time with my grandmother. And not to mention, she was in active military duty. So she was in Saudi Arabia. She was here. She was there.
So
I'm a granny baby too, baby. I'm a granny baby.
Me asking that question was this is the reason why. Because a lot of our parents have children when they're young, and if you notice, you know, their parents had them while they was young. And do you notice that now that you have children, they try to correct the things that they've done with you with them? It's because they're older now and they have a better understanding of life. And they, like you said, you can't teach a child something if you don't have the right understanding of it, if you never been through it, if you never had the right education or the right, you get what I mean, on the topic, whatever topic it is.
And then
they always try to
going through a lot of shit because same person who, like I said, I'm open book. So same person who molested my mother, she left me with that person while she went overseas to the military. That person molested me. So I grew up an angry little black girl. Everybody wrote me off as just being, the angry little black girl. Nobody wants to figure out what happened. Nobody wants to take time. And then, it took me getting 16 years old when it all came out. And, now everybody want to look back. And, by this time, I'm angry.
Right.
I'm frustrated. I'm over it.
No, you ain't angry. You ain't frustrated. You just hate yourself for the moment of time. You never had the chance to tell anybody about that.
Right.
And you really wanted to reach out.
Man, listen,
you
the
really
fact that
and tell somebody about that, man, you almost brought tears to my eye for a little minute.
But I mean, it came so fast, but I'm
bro,
getting older now, so now I look at it like now that I can talk to my parents as a mother, and I can talk to them as an adult. My mother, she was running away from what she went through as a child. She joined the military when she graduated from high school. She left.
Yeah.
Can I say
in a relationship. She got married to my father. She wasn't ready to be married to anybody, but she was running away.
Right.
She got married.
She took a chance.
And
that didn't work out. She took a chance. She took a chance. She was like, she really didn't want to deal with any man because she got hurt.
Right.
She got hurt so bad to the point. And I promise you, bro, I'm one of them type of niggas, bro. I'm baby now. On my grandma's grave, bro, my granddad's grave. I'm gonna make motherfuckers lose they stole. Anything like that, bro. I be wanting to do that for every black woman. Cause you gotta think all the way back when all of this shit was happening, and nobody had nothing to say. Oh, you my slave. I can do what the fuck I want to do with you.
Right.
Hey,
then we
hold up.
This point in time in life.
And then we had
let me say this. Let me say this.
What happens in the house stays in the house.
Let me say this, Shay.
That when them big ass white houses that they still got out here right now, them slave houses, they still
we ain't even speaking on that, bro. Cause hey, listen. We're not speaking on history that never happened. So when it comes to that slave shit, bro, you gotta have a clear understanding of what really happened.
Bro, what you mean? This shit ain't never happened.
Hey, bro, it's more slavery now than it was then.
You got missing children and all that shit.
Bro, that has nothing to do with slavery, though.
If you come to Louisiana, they still got whole tours of plantations.
On baby, no, she ain't lying. On baby,
all that, where they used to keep the slave quarters. All that.
On baby, no, she ain't lying. She is not lying. She is not lying, bro. All this shit still going on, bro. What y'all think ain't going on is still going on, bro.
And she not, but that's just
I don't even want to get into that topic, bro.
That just makes his statement a little bit more valid because there's more slavery now, but it's not slavery whipping you. Or we got control of, family generations. We have shit. They still have slavery over generations because they're slaving us in our minds. They slaving us through the work. They slaving us.
They slaving us through products. They slaving us through media. They slaving us through.
Right. It's more ways of slavery. Right.
Listen, y'all hear me say I'm going to the slave boat.
I know it, bro. When I go to work, bro, I be knowing
you on a slave boat. You on a slave boat. That's the boat right there. It was never no boat that carried a bunch of black people from there to there. That shit never fucking happened. Show me some damn videos. No, that never happened. That never happened.
Right now, I went.
Brother, that never happened. That never happened. That never happened.
I went and paid my.
All right, let's get on that now. Let's get on. Let me break something down. Hold up. Let me break something down to y'all, right? If that shit happened, right? My grandmother was living around the time that it was so-called slavery. Your grandmother, all of our grandmothers, right? So why? Hold up. Let me speak. Why wasn't those stories passed down from generation to fucking generation if that shit really happened? I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Fuck all that pain and hurt shit. Listen, bro. Those stories would have been passed down. We heard everything else that happened within our families. We heard everything else that happened what granddaddy did, what great granddaddy did, all of that. We heard all of that. Why you ain't never heard no fucking story about no slavery? Why none of y'all never heard no stories about no slavery from y'all fucking older, y'all elders? Why?
I want to hear about when I turned 16. The day I turned 16 was my 16th birthday. I was supposed to be going out to celebrate all this, that, and the third. You know, it's modern days, nowadays, whatever. I was crushing on a little white boy. Good little white dude.
Nobody answered my question though.
You know, whatever. I brought the little dude home.
Nobody answered my question though.
My grandmother literally would not let this boy in the house.
Nobody answered my question though.
Closed the door on his face. The first thing she said.
That's part of the programming. Us hating them hating us.
But look, this is the first thing she said to me. She said, "You could," and this is when it changed it for me because he was never bad to me. He was never rude to me. He was never disrespectful to me.
It's a reason for that.
Anything.
Yeah,
so it was
just
a reason
like, for that.
Why would you treat him that way? The first thing she said to me, she was like, "You will not bring a little white boy into my house." And my question to her was, why not?
Right.
She was like, all these little black boys around here. And I was like, okay, the ones that's calling me a bitch, the ones that's calling me a hoe, the ones that's downing me and degrading me. This man ain't never
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold up, man. Before y'all keep jumping around the board with this. Wait. Nobody answered my question. Stop going off topic. Listen. Hold up. Elbow. Listen.
I mean, either way.
No.
Your mother or your grandmother wasn't wrong.
But look, this is what my grandma told me. She told me, like, this is what she said to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is her words. She told me she would rather me be with a black boy that disrespected me and hurt me and left me and did all kind of things to me versus being with a white man. That's what her words were. That's what her words were.
But why? That's still part of the programming. Elbow. No, because y'all not listening, bro. Y'all not listening. When did you ever hear any fucking stories from your grandmother or your great grandmother about them being slaves? Because y'all do know that our grandmothers and great grandmothers was living in those times of slavery. So if that was the case,
about slavery, but I do know about racism.
Okay, cool, but that's part of the program. The racism, Elbow, what stories have you heard, Elbow? What stories have your grandmother told you personally about slavery?
Bro, this how I know it's real good, bro. I even got white people in my family.
I do too.
That's how I know that somebody.
We all do.
That's
we all do.
I mean, look. There's a difference.
Somebody would never got that slave. I know going to go knock the young nigga down real quick. And then when that slave got pushed out, they ain't want to claim it.
But that's
the racism is part of the programming, though, Shay. Y'all do know that they was lied to just as well as us, right? Y'all do know that they were lied to just as well as us, right? Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know that they were lied to just as well as we were.
I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back like this. I'm gonna take you back like this.
Nobody still answered my question though.
What's your last name?
Nobody still answered my question though. Nobody. Everybody that believe in that slavery shit. Nobody still answered my question. Y'all going off of books and stories that were presented. Y'all going off of books and stories that was presented by them.
No, I'm not. I just sat here and answered your question.
Okay, who grandmother, who parent, who anybody told them this? Personally.
That's why I say I know very few stories about racism.
What did your grandmother tell you? Your grandmother told you she was a slave? It wasn't no such thing as slaves. They were servants. They received shit from the work that they done. Whether it was shelter or food or whatever the case may be. They were servants. They weren't slaves.
No, but Jesus, I can talk to you on this.
Man, listen, I'm tapped in, man. So trust and believe, man.
So many more of us back then, and back then that's when Black lives really mattered.
Hey, baby.
What's black though? Black is a crayon. Black is a color.
I don't know.
Black ain't a race. Black is not a nationality.
I mean, it was just
stop labeling yourselves that. That's part of the fucking program. See, now y'all got me on that. Black is a fucking color. My hat black. My hair black. That's a color. That's not a race. Yes, sir.
What's your last name? What's your last name, Jesus? Baby girl, what's your last name?
My last name is Jacob.
Who?
Jacobs.
Jacob. Jesus, what's your last name?
White shit. Actually, if you think.
Hold on, wait a minute. Jesus, what's your last name?
We all have elbow. My last name Johnson. My last name Johnson. But I already know that last names.
And you trying to talk about we don't know nothing about this shit, nigga.
You think I don't know that a lot of our last names came from slave owners? Well, so-called slave owners.
I know way more white people with the last name Jacobs than I know black people do.
Let me say something real quick.
Nobody still answered. Hold up, bro. Nobody still answered my question, though.
I'm ready to answer your question.
I'm still waiting for it.
I'm ready to answer his question. I'm ready to answer his question right now. Now,
hold up. We speaking on this shit right now.
Let me answer this question real quick.
What a life, bro.
Now,
at that time when the slavery was supposed to be going on, I don't believe that there was any African American people being overrun by a certain amount of white people. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. But I do believe in the fact that there was very much so racism and lack of education, and lack of resources, lack of just education.
I agree with the racism shit.
Population were not as educated as the Caucasian people.
What's your last name?
Everything came from us.
I got to say about this. What's your last name? If anybody can tell me what their real last name is, I know my real last name.
My real last name is what I say it is. Anything that I present is what I say it is.
And guess what? My daddy's black and he is African American.
Hey, y'all do know that it was so-called black slave owners too, right?
Let me
okay then.
Let me ask you this.
And there was. Them black slave owners still turned around to be acting like white slave owners.
Let me ask a question real
You
quick.
act like you talking for a damn decade. Nigga, you talking to a real motherfucker. I know about this shit.
All right, hey, elbow. Hey, elbow.
Let me answer his question real quick, right? Now, the times that he's speaking of, that he's saying that never happened, it happened. It happened. It definitely happened, but it wasn't.
Where's the proof?
Time. Now, our great grand. Now they was going through our great grand down to, because I'm only 30.
I knew my great grandmother,
and I knew my great grandmother. You know what I'm saying?
Why you never hear those stories, bro?
I have heard stories
my great grandmother
about them being whipped and all of that.
No, not being whipped.
Okay, bro.
Because her grandmother, her great grandmother.
Everybody can't speak at the same time.
Her grandmother, her great grandmother, or whatever. That was their times of coming from the times that they lived in. Thank you. You feel what I'm saying? It's not saying that. I'm not saying that never happened, because it happened. You feel what I'm saying?
It wasn't no whipping. It wasn't no whipping and beating, bro.
It happened, bro.
It wasn't slavery, though, bro.
It was slavery.
They were servants, bro. They worked.
They weren't servants. They were slaves, bro.
Well, baby girl.
All right, what's slavery?
Baby girl.
To you?
What's slavery?
What's slavery to you?
Slavery.
First name, baby girl.
Slavery to me. Slavery to me means.
What's your first name?
Because I can't talk over people.
Hold up, hey, bro.
I don't like
everybody same time.
I don't like talking over people.
We gotta speak one at a time.
Like what my name got to do with it?
Hold up, hey, elbow. Hey, elbow.
My real name, my first name is Albert.
Elbow. All right, trying to break some shit down. Listen, in order to serve, listen, bro. In order to serve a problem, you have to go to the root of the fucking problem, right? So we're trying to break this shit down right now. Fuck the last name shit and all that right now, bro. We're not speaking on that right now. I'm saying the fact that if there was really slavery, people getting whipped with fucking whips, why haven't your grandmother, your great grandmother, but they were living around that, bro?
No, they wasn't.
I did my own homework.
Your great grandmother wasn't. She's not older than 400
Bro, they was living in the 1800s. When did slavery end?
Your great grandmother.
When did slavery end? When did it begin and when did it end?
They're talking about. Answer that question, brother. They're talking about
answer that question, bro.
Excuse me, I just had it in my fucking.
Because I can pull some shit up. I promise you. I'll pull some shit up right now and make it make sense. Answer that question, bro. When did slavery begin and when did it end? 1816.
It came down to
1816. Right? My grandmother was living.
White people came from money. Most of them came from money. And
we ain't talking about that. We talking
right.
All right.
So
the 1900s, bro.
Fuck the 1900s. We talking about when this so-called slavery was happening. So if my grandmother was living around these times,
the segregation, you feel what I'm saying? It was still slavery.
Everybody's grandmother was, or your great grandmother.
The segregation was still going on in the 1900s.
We talking about slavery though, bro. We talking about people getting whipped. We're not talking about us being receiving what we.
The segregation was that's still slavery, bro. That was.
When did y'all hear of people being tied up like this?
Yes.
And getting whipped?
They were still getting hung from trees and all that shit.
Yeah, right. When did y'all hear about this? When?
Great grandmother, yes, she has been through the times where people were still getting hung from trees and shit, bro.
But that was racism. That wasn't
just racism. That was slavery.
That was racism, bro.
All a part. Racism is a part of slavery.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, because it divides us as people.
It divides us as people. And
racism is them not liking us, and us so-called not liking.
You know the difference between racism and prejudice, being prejudiced?
Bro, how can y'all mix racism with slavery? Slavery is somebody owning you, bro. Not the bro. I'm not going to get your words. I love you. I'm not going to get your words, bro.
But that's we go through slavery now, bro.
You want to hear real stories? Okay, real stories.
Yeah, I said that, bro. I said it's more slavery now than it was then.
So how can you not say we're not getting whipped by chains? We're not getting hung by trees.
Right.
They were.
Right, that was racism. That wasn't slavery, bro.
But you know the
that was them not liking us. Slavery is someone owning you. Someone owning you and telling you to do what the fuck that they want you to do. That's slavery, bro.
The difference between being prejudiced and being racist? First of all, let's.
I don't feel as though there's no difference between that.
It really ain't no difference, but it is.
But it's a difference from being
because you can think that your race is more
that's the racism.
More superior.
That's part of the programming, though,
you feel
bro.
What I'm saying? But
y'all do know that they were lied to just as well as us, right? Y'all do know that this is not a black and a white thing, right? No. This is the good versus evil. That's what this is. You feel me? There are spiritual wars going on out here. You you got to be tapped in. First and foremost, y'all not tapped in. So it's like y'all not going to have an understanding of what I understand. You hear me? You got to really be tapped in to understand the shit that I understand. I'm tapped in with the universe. You hear me? Like for real, though. It's a very big difference, bro, from racism and slavery. Slavery is someone owning you and telling you what the fuck you gotta do. If you don't do that, I'm whipping you. I'll whip you to death. On the movies, right? On movies that we seen, right? Yeah, they died from being whipped to death, right? Being hung on trees, and
Yo, that's still slavery, bro.
How is that slavery? How is being hung on trees? That's racism. That's them.
Because a white man thinking that, or a white woman thinking
they hated us.
Right? Exactly.
Right. That's racism.
You right.
Am I right or am I wrong, bro?
You right.
That's racism, bro. That's not slavery.
You right.
That's part of the programming. They were lied to just as well as us, bro. They were programmed to hate us. I can't even say we were programmed to hate them because we don't hate them. We don't hate them at the end of the day, bro. We feel that way because of how they were programmed to hate us. So it's like, all right, they hate us, we're going to hate them. But we don't really hate them. Come on, man. Let's make this shit make sense, man. Elbow, you're from Mississippi, right?
Going on there.
I guess he muted. I don't know. He's from a state where that's would have been like the biggest when it comes to the racism shit and slavery and all that. Right. Like it really was going down there, right? So if Elbow, can you hear me now? Wait up, answer this question. You're from somewhere where the so-called slavery was deep, right?
Bruh, I'm listening to everything you saying. What baby girl I hate? Did he kicked her out or she just left?
You say she wasn't, right?
I don't believe that she wasn't.
Like real shit, everything.
So you feel as though she was?
Baby girl is putting down is right. Not saying that you're wrong either.
Not racism. Remember, it's two different things, bro. If she went through racism,
my great grandmother was going through slavery. Bro.
Hey, look, bro.
So she was owned by somebody that was telling her what to do, and if she didn't do it,
hold on,
they were servants, bro. It wasn't slavery, bro. They worked for these families, bro. And they received benefits from what they did, whether it was food or shelter. They received something from the work that they put in. They were servants, bro. They wasn't slaves. They just made it look like that. They were pictures that were being painted, bro, to make us feel like that's what it was. When have we ever seen any actual footage of this shit, bro? Come on, man.
Bruh, I'm just, bruh. Hold on. What you mean when we asked for?
Bro, you're from somewhere where
he was talking to me though. He was talking to me.
Bro. We got hidden footage everywhere, bro.
Where?
I don't know how y'all niggas be raised.
Where?
Bro, I don't say it's on footage.
What you mean how we were raised?
Bro, I don't say it's on footage. Goddamn, my granddad.
You seen footage? You seen footage of your granddaddy getting whipped?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You seen footage of your granddaddy getting whipped by a white man?
Waggity, my nigga. He was out there getting, trying to make sure that white man was happy. And then, what you talking about is, what you talking about is, he ended up becoming that nigga that was working in the house. Yeah, granddaddy ended up becoming that nigga that worked in the house.
A servant.
He became
A
the white
servant.
man, big motherfucking friend.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying it's a difference from racism and
now
slavery.
you're talking about slavery. We went through slavery. We went through slavery. Use your plurals, my nigga. Use your plural. Now, being a slave is being a slave. That means motherfucker work. Okay, we can go over today's area. When you in that kitchen,
right,
or working at the casino, or in that kitchen, or working just throwing boxes on wall that, you working. And motherfuckers just overdo you on working.
Slavery. You speaking on the slavery that you know of. You can't speak on the slavery that you know of and slavery that you have no idea of.
And when this time,
motherfuckers is basically
come around, and every time this time come around, right around this time, somebody be looking for somebody to go right what, do whatever. They gonna send their ass out there like, man, you wanna make some money? They go out here to the cockpit. Not saying that you being a slave. You just going out there to make some money.
That's a service.
But guess what?
That is a
that's
service.
What you call being a. That's what you call being a slave.
Even when you want to see some of the movies, bro,
if
you see they
if you overdo any time of work that you got to do, you being slave, as in he gonna turn around to be slavery.
Y'all do know that we are the white man of this land, right?
If you was to be a slave way back then, you was a slave.
Y'all do know that we are the white man of this land, right? Do you know that, Elbow? Do you understand that this is our shit? That this belongs to us? Do you understand that part?
Do your taxes, you'll find out who the white man in the area is.
No, I don't believe that though, bro.
You don't believe that this is our land?
I believe we built this.
So if we built it, it's ours.
I mean, in that aspect of it. But what I'm saying is, we don't got the last say so. We don't.
Right now, we don't. I'm saying we were finessed out of our shit, bro. At the end of the day, this is our shit. I'm not saying right now it belongs to us to know. They took over. They already did their part. But before that happened, this is our shit.
The only person that got the last say so of our lives. Let me ask y'all this.
It's us. It's you.
This, I'm asking you and your brother this, because I don't know who believe in atheism, or I don't know who believe in certain Jesus.
I believe
you only got some Jesus lovers. You only got some Jesus lovers. Then you got the people that love God and Jesus. Then you got the people that love this God, that God, that God, that God, and everything.
We know that we are God.
Right, exactly.
But I told you that before, hey, Elbow.
Wait a minute, G.
I'm creative.
Wait a minute, G. Hey, bro, what your name is, G?
Kirby.
Kirby, Face, whatever you want to call it. Kirby. My name Dre.
Kirby.
My name Dre, but my as far as the name, my street or whatever, Kirby. You feel me? But my name Dre, bro. My name
Man,
Dre.
what's your name?
My name Dre.
What you want me to call you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. My name Dre.
Hey Dre, what God you believe in, bro?
What God do I believe? I believe there is a higher power. I honestly to be honest with you on that.
No, you ain't with him on that, Elbow. You believe in some white man that has his hands like this.
I believe
and say that that's God. That's what you believe in, Elbow.
I believe there is a higher power. You feel me? I believe that.
Well, I want to hear.
Right.
Do we believe in God and Jesus?
Right. I don't believe. I believe that could have been at a time that was a man or prophet named Jesus, but I don't believe that Jesus is the God, the you feel what I'm saying? The higher power. I believe that this everything that's man, anything that doesn't have a soul, that doesn't have have the energy as me and you. You feel what I'm saying? It's man-made. But anything that has
I ain't asked you that, bro. I just
I'm telling you. I believe, like I said, I believe in there's a God, there's a higher power, but I am God. I'm made in my God's image.
I ain't asked you, did you believe in there's a God?
Hey, I'm gonna bring my brother up here. Since we on that topic, I gotta bring my brother up here. Now that we getting that deep into this shit, and now that we getting deep into this shit,
I'm telling you, the Jesus,
he gave you his answer.
Jesus ain't nothing but
He's God.
Jesus ain't nothing but me and you. Jesus wasn't nothing but.
Say it again, bro. Say it again, bro.
Me and you.
Okay.
Being as us.
What?
Jesus wasn't nothing but a being as me and you. Like we're no less than Jesus, or the name that they put up as Jesus. Because
who
do
you feel as though Jesus is? Who do you feel as though God is, Albo? Who is God to you?
My God is my God. That's the person who put me on the earth. That's the person.
A person.
Exactly.
A person.
Your mother and father. Which was your mother and father.
A person.
No.
My mother,
you believe God is a person?
Is a God.
Well, yes, God is a person.
My mother,
my
mother and father.
Oh.
My mother and father.
You believe God is a person, huh?
My mother and father is my God.
God is him. God is this man right here. God is me.
So what are you talking about right now, then?
Jesus is him and Jesus is me and all that. I don't know what he's talking about.
But Albo.
What you mean? I said, how can I be not be any clearer than that?
My brother, I will show you truth. I will show you truth.
Look.
Show him some truth.
Jesus was given to us by the Romans.
Oh man, you really would want to bring that type of bird up.
No, real talk. But Jesus was given to us by the Romans. Constantine.
Well, I know all that, bro. I know all that, bro.
And you still believe in Jesus?
Yes. I believe that's the homeboy that I look at Jesus like this. That's the homeboy. I look at Jesus and God like this. Them God, my father, no matter what. I don't care what name one of y'all fellas say.
You read the Bible?
Your father is
when I get
the one who birthed you, the one you come from, the one whose spinal cord you came from.
They were trying to take me away.
You know,
but see, that's why I don't get into it with people in there what their belief is as far as a God.
No, I never.
Go ahead, all right, hold up. Hey, Albo, let my brother speak. Hey, Albo, That's what I
was talking about, your brother.
Now, both of them my brothers. Y'all all my brothers. All of y'all my brothers. I love every last one of y'all. I'm saying my brother just came to the platform. Let him speak, because he was just listening to what we were speaking on. I want him to speak now.
I thought you were talking about brother that was sitting beside you right there. I thought you were talking about brother.
No, he said how he feel already as far as who he think who G. Well, he doesn't believe in that, but all right, let my brother speak.
Go ahead. What his name?
I will show you truth.
I said, what his name?
Who? I just told you his name. I mean, if he want to present his actual name to you, then that's up to him.
Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Nah, but I forgot what I was gonna say, man. But yeah, what's the whole Jesus?
That's what I want you to speak on right now, bro. That's what I want you to speak on right now. The whole Jesus and God and who they feel as though, well, not they, but who he feel as though God and Jesus is. Because he said a person, right? He did say a person.
Yeah, I used to believe in Jesus.
Right.
That's when I didn't have no or did any research. You know what I mean? I just believed what my mama and my daddy told me.
Right.
I mean,
you have to unlearn and relearn.
You know what I mean? But once when I got out of that mindset of just listening to what other people told me, that's when I went and did research.
Your own research.
Christianity has
this man said I did research.
His own research.
Real talk. If you read the Bible, it says in the Bible,
tells
God says, Look. It says in the Bible, God said, "Don't create no image of what you think I look like. Don't create no image of what you think heaven and what you think the angels look like."
Right.
So the fact that the Europeans or the church is over here depicting that Jesus looks white, that should show you right there that they're on some fuck shit. My nigga, they're over here saying that your God is a color.
Hey, hold on. Screw the body. Hey, excuse me. Excuse the body. Hey, look, bro. I don't know how them brothers get around with you. Hey, I don't depicate that N-word on my end, bro.
The who?
The what?
The N-word.
A nigger?
Who that, Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how I feel about Jesus. So
I mean, why though? You see, bro, Elbow, you gotta really tap in with self, my nigga. Like, for real, bro, you gotta really tap in with self. You still a part of the programming, Elbow. You still a part of the programming, bro.
Like, y'all forget the point that we said this because. This is like me. Ray, did you ever have you ever read a book like talk about it, bro? You know the word bro go right back to the word nigga. So until
do you know how powerful? Do you know where the word nigger came from? Do you know where that word came from? Huh? Do you know why we were called niggers? They were called niggers because they didn't want to abide by their fucking rules. That's why they were called niggers. Because they didn't want to abide by their rules. Fuck what you saying. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck you, nigger. So if you knew how powerful that word was, you wouldn't be so against it.
Why you call me bro then? Why you call me bro?
Because you my brother. And I love you. That's why.
That ain't why you call me bro.
Why is it that how you gonna tell me why I call you something?
You call me bro because I'm black, bro.
What?
No.
We're not black.
Exactly.
Black is a color. Black is a color.
I know we're black.
Black is a color.
Now we don't hit a whole nother change. We don't hit a whole nother change of formation. We don't hit a whole nother change of bullshit. Now,
no, it's not a whole nother change.
Why do certain people have a problem with a person saying, that's out of?
Why did you have a problem with him saying that? Why did you have a problem?
Because they used to call Negro, nigger, whatever. They used to say that before they were saying bro in our generation.
Why did you have a problem with my brother saying nigger? Elbow.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what's your nationality?
What is yours?
What's my nationality?
Yeah.
Native. I'm native.
Native.
Or what you want?
That's what we all are.
I'm black. I'm black.
Native. Hey, look, he said. You see what he did? But what's your nationality?
I feel the same way. I feel the same exact way. You the only one that think you're black, Elbow. Just because your skin is dark don't mean you're black. Black is a color, my brother. So you a crayon?
No, actually black is not color. Actually white ain't no color.
Show me where that's a race.
Hey, bro, you African American.
Hey, bro, that's not even a nationality. You know that?
I'm asking you a question.
Hey, bro, we from Africa.
I'm Yamasee and Choctaw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what those are?
Cherokee.
You know what tribes those are? You probably from one of the tribes.
I already know what those are, bro. I can't even say it. Bro, I got that in my family, nigga. Oh,
can you ask me
I ain't ever said the N-word.
Back to what we said, you don't understand music.
How can you understand?
Come on, bro.
How can you push something else to somebody else if you don't know what you are?
You're not African.
No, I'm not claiming to be native. Never mind.
What are you claiming to be then, Elbow?
I know what my birth certificate. I know what my birth certificate says.
You know that motherfucker on? You know that motherfucker on?
Huh?
Do you know that motherfucker is on? You ever read the bottom of your birth certificate that at the bottom, you know, that's who own?
Hey, look, since you want to talk about this, like,
oh, you wanted to talk about this. You were speaking on the youth and within our city.
You read a book.
A book.
If anybody else say anything about do I read something, do any motherfucker on this motherfucker actually read a book?
My brother made
I ain't read a book.
And look how old that book look.
Probably,
look how old that book looks.
Look how old it is.
You hear me?
And that ain't one. That ain't just one. That ain't just one.
You read the Bible. Your information comes from the Bible. Everything that you saying comes from the Bible.
What I'm saying is, y'all really want me to speak, bro. Y'all motherfuckers be so damn ignorant and be so damn ready to argue about anyone.
Who arguing? We are not arguing.
Disagreement.
We are not arguing right now.
Disagreement is not an argument.
Okay? Y'all be ready to have a debate about straight up ignorance. And half of y'all motherfuckers ain't even read just a children's book.
Hey, we gotta debate each other, man, because niggas ain't thinking nowadays.
What you want me to pull up, bro?
Here you go with the N-word again.
What you want me to pull up, bro?
I'm gonna just say.
What kind of book you want me to pull up, bro? What kind of book do you want me to pull up, bro?
I really want one of y'all. I want Jesus and his brother.
Come on, man.
We all brothers, bro.
What you mean?
We all brothers.
Who are you talking about? Man, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear what you talking about now, because now you're trying to belittle me, my nigga.
My daughter.
Now you trying to belittle me, my nigga. Right, reading some shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing but the world, nigga. Fuck what you talking about? Cause now you getting me out of character, bro. Now you getting me out of character, bro, because you're trying to belittle me, bro. Talking about I haven't read a book or what you I read every day, my nigga. What you talking about? It is belittling me, nigga.
He just showed it.
I just showed you the books I read, nigga. I got plenty of books in this bitch. Do you read?
What books have you read, Elbow?
Fuck out of here.
What books have you got your information from?
I'm not you get too much of my energy, my nigga.
It's cool. The energy is very much needed, my brother. Yeah, it is. You gotta embrace both sides. You know we have both sides, bro.
I know that, but
I understand that, my brother.
But I can't.
It's love. You don't understand what we understand, bro.
True.
We're talking to bots.
True.
Well, a bot. We're talking to a bot right now. True. Under the programming. We're outside of that, bro.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
What books have you read, Elbow? What books have you received your information from?
A book right now.
Go in your house, go in your room, and show me what he just showed me.
A book.
Go in your house, go in your room, and show me what he just showed me.
Because my daughter wants me to make sure that I'm reading. It's a good thing.
What you reading, Dr. Seuss?
Right, exactly.
You reading Dr. Seuss books?
Exactly.
Hey, he reading Dr. Seuss books out here.
You gotta keep your mindset on that, bro. You never know what's going on. And you always be on here preaching. Talking about some, you gotta know what's going on in life. Come on now.
You gotta be tapped in.
You gotta be.
I'm not a preacher. I don't believe in church. I am the church.
You even say that?
I am the church, nigga.
This is church right here.
Huh?
This is church right here.
I don't give a fuck about that man back there having the temper tantrum. I really don't give a fuck.
I mean, you should.
I don't care
You
about
should.
it.
You should.
I'm not. Trust and believe.
He's not having a temper tantrum.
Trust and believe, my nigga. Trust and believe, my nigga. I'm not no child, my nigga. But when you try to belittle me, yes, it upsets. You were trying to belittle me. You asked me, do I read? You asked me the last time I read a book, my nigga. When the last time have you read a book that's educational to the mind? That's gonna further you, my nigga. the fuck out of here, dog.
Hey, Elbow. Hey, Elbow. You still didn't answer my question. On Baby and them. What books have you read?
Baby and them. Who the fuck on Baby and them?
What?
Go ahead and get the book that me and my daughter got.
Right. Go do that. Go put the facts behind your words right now. Go show us the books that y'all reading. You and your daughter. If it got Dr. Seuss on the front of that motherfucker.
Bro said attention time. There ain't say no anger. Not from this black man.
Hey, Stacks, right. You feel me? But
you see, I think
my brother put the facts behind his words. That's all I can speak on. I'ma bring you back, bro.
And I told my baby, I said, whatever you read, I'ma read too. And she told me, Dad,
and that's what you believe?
All of it. And the name of this book is Game of Stars.
How you going off with somebody who don't understand life at all, bro? What?
There's Gustavus on Baby now.
Bro, he just said AI. I will show. Hey, bro.
How about you?
Wait up. Hold on. Let me cut the comments off.
How about you giving your daughter?
Show that book again.
How about you giving your daughter a book to read?
Show that book again, Elbow. Show that book again. Let us see the name. I want to see the name of it. See, it's backwards, so you had to face your camera around the other way.
Now get your daughter to read this.
Oh, you want me to turn around?
Just off the looks of the book, show me that's powerful.
Me and my daughter, me and my sister, we love reading. Cause my sister is a teacher, so we love reading.
I'm not ready to debate with you, brother. I'm not ready to debate with you, brother, because I understand and see that you're not on the level that I'm on, bro. So I apologize for giving you that type of energy. You don't deserve that type of energy from me, my nigga. You're not even on the mindset that I'm on. You still reading children's books, my nigga.
That should say game. That should say game.
Game of
that
Stars.
Should say game.
Game of Stars. What's that going to teach your daughter about herself and where she come from, nigga?
It's not what you think it is, dude. I don't already.
So
it said game.
So who is the author? Tell me who the author of the book is.
You.
Hey,
bro.
Can you read? I'm gonna find
Hey,
out.
don't worry. I'm gonna let you do your thing after everybody simmer down. I'm gonna let you really speak on
I'm done. Peace, God.
You have more of an understanding than me. I'm gonna just say me. I'm not gonna speak on my brother because he have more of an understanding of certain shit than me.
Nigga, you ain't about peace, nigga. You ain't about peace. And like I said,
who not about peace? Who not about peace, bro? Why is it wrong that he said nigger?
We don't need no beef. We are vegan over here.
Well, I ain't want to say the word.
He said we don't need no beef. We vegan.
Man, we don't need no beef. I tell you, man.
Hey, bro.
I tell you one, man.
Yo.
I tell you one, man, bro.
Why is that necessary if it ain't no beef? Why is that necessary if you don't want no beef? You contradicting yourself every time you talk, bro. And I try to hear you out, but I can't talk to you no more, my nigga.
That's what you do. Calm down, then, yo, fella. Just go on the fuck.
Y'all the same age, man.
Let's talk about that Jesus real quick.
Nah, man. I'm good, bro. That man.
So that book of games. What did you learn from that book of games?
That's why I asked him.
Yeah, my brother said, "Who's the author?" Show us the author. Show us the author of that book, Elbow.
We haven't finished it yet.
That means that shit ain't interesting.
No, me and my daughter reading it. What the fuck?
Who's the author? We asked you a question, my brother.
Trying to bring up something that's valid to the motherfucking the subject, man.
Bro.
Who's the author of the book, Elbow? Who's the author of the book, my brother?
Cause I had forgot.
Can you just tell me that? So somebody can Google him.
My bad, bro. I'm moving a little slow.
Oh, you're doing a lot of things slow. You're doing a lot of things slow right now, my brother.
I'm doing a lot of things slow.
You are. And listen, I say this in all due respect, Elbow. You know I love you. You my brother. But every time we had these conversations, bro.
You gonna say all that in all due respect.
I say in all due respect, meaning I respect you as a man. Who's the author of the book? That's all I want to know right now. If you can't pronounce his name, just show us. It's all good. It's a lot of words that I can't pronounce. They spelling words.
No. Hey, come on now, dude. You know I ain't gonna let that go.
No,
you know
I'm telling you truth right now. Bro, I'm not belittling you like you tried to do my brother. I'm not doing that.
No, your brother belittle himself.
No, you tried to do that, bro. You tried to do that, Elbow.
Yourself, my nigga. You're being a hypocrite, my nigga. You saying you're not doing one thing, but you're doing the exact thing that you saying you're not doing. It's called a hypocrite.
And he can start following me and everything. And on baby now. Every time he jump on that motherfucker, I'm gonna tell him about himself. He belittle his own self.
How? You gotta elaborate. You gotta elaborate on that, bro. How?
Me and my daughter read books, bro.
You and your daughter. You're reading the books that your daughter wants you to.
That she gave you.
You're reading books.
Give her. What did you give your daughter?
Right, like how does that make sense?
Something that's going to learn, that's going to teach her about herself and where she came from. This is the shit I'm teaching my daughter.
You're supposed to be the teacher. You're the teacher.
You're the teacher. Not even a teacher, educator.
See what I mean, bro? We only reading books, bro. And he taking that shit a whole nother. So we can't read. So we
you don't know who I am. You gotta know who I am. You gotta know who I am to know when I'm upset, my nigga. You gotta know who I am to know when I'm upset, my nigga. You gotta know who I am to know when I'm mad or when I'm not. Just because we're having a disagreement, you don't know me to know when I'm upset.
You actually act like a
yeah, hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm done with that.
Who you talking to, nigga? You want a nigga pull up? I don't understand it. Y'all niggas so programmed. You don't even get what you doing.
Definitely don't.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, Elbow. You 100% under the programming, my brother. You're 100% under the programming. But my brother said he wanted to speak about Jesus. So we're gonna let my brother speak on that.
No, I'm good.
No.
I'm gonna need that ignorant motherfucker. No, I'm not running, brother. What you mean? What you think you gonna change my belief? Are you sure? Man,
that's why I don't talk.
Hold up, let
beliefs, bro.
I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Right, that's all we've been doing here the whole time, bro.
If I'm trying to change your belief, I'll be like, shut up and sit down and listen to what I gotta say. You feel me? I'll be on some like kind of press you type shit.
Your phone fucking up for a reason. That shit fucking up for a reason, I'm telling you. It's God energy over here. It's God energy right there. I don't know what's going on.
No, because, we had good energy at first. Right? And then your brother started snapping up. Hey, I forgot what.
Why, though?
Listen with your brother.
Hey, you can't always point the finger when somebody reacts a certain type of way. Remember my rap? I said there's a reaction to every action.
Man, what? Man, forget you, Jesus.
Love is love. Let my brother speak on Jesus, man. Whoever that person is.
No, if he starts speaking, I might hang up.
Why? We men. We having a conversation, bro. Don't run. Listen, elbows. Stand on what you stand on.
That doesn't mean that I have to listen to the ignorancy that may or may not.
Where's the ignorance?
What's ignorant about what I said, my nigga?
Not you, brother. I'm talking about this young man that's trying to speak about. He said he got something to say about being a believer in Jesus. I'm trying to give this young man a chance to talk. Cause really, I'm finna hang the motherfucking phone up.
You gotta be able to listen.
Don't run. You a runner? You a track star? You a runner? You a track star?
Well, actually, I am a running track star. I got some trophies in the house I can show you.
Oh man. But you can't show me the author of that book though.
Man, I mean, hold on, wait a minute.
Man, I mean,
I want to say that, bro.
I'm just trying to figure out where
my brother trying to speak on Jesus, who's your savior.
Hold on.
Where did Christianity originate from? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Where did it originate from, bro?
What does Christianity have to do with our culture here in America?
Answer that, elbow.
No, he had to answer it.
You claim to be a Christian, right?
No, I never said I was.
What's your religion?
How you possibly can be Christian if you don't believe in Jesus?
Like, bro, you really not making no sense right now, bro.
Yourself, like I said, my nigga.
Bro.
So I believe. So y'all atheists.
No, I'm not an atheist.
Who the fuck said that?
Y'all some atheists.
Who atheist, my nigga? Who atheist, my nigga? Atheist mean that you don't believe in no God.
Believe in Jesus Christ, like.
Yes,
you know what atheist mean?
That's like me calling you a Satanist because you believe in Jesus Christ. Because a lot of niggas killed in the name of Jesus Christ. Back then,
you know what atheist mean?
Don't forget. If you do your research a little bit,
do you know what atheist mean?
No, I really don't. I heard it, but I don't know like the true meaning behind it.
You gotta keep using the N-word.
Y'all know what atheist mean? Atheist mean you don't believe in no God, bro. You believe in man.
You believe in man.
How you telling somebody else who they believe in?
For all I know, you probably got a man on your couch right now, yo fella.
Hey, but last time I checked,
see what I'm saying? Father be leaning and sneak this and yo, that I can't do it. I can't do it with you.
You said what now, brother?
You gotta cut your
Ain't that homosexual?
You said what now, bro?
Hey, elbow.
The Holy Trinity is the man, the woman, and the child.
Yeah.
We gotta cut.
How is the Holy Trinity? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ain't that kind of gay?
No, what you mean? What you mean by that, bro?
This is gonna make them look stupid.
Hey, we gonna cut all that. We gonna cut all that, bro. Hey, look.
Real shit, you don't.
Hey, like this, have you read the Bible? Have you read the Bible?
Yo.
Have you read the Bible, bro? Have you read the Bible?
Yo. You have to read something to have an understanding about it, man.
Go back. No, forget that. Go back to what you said and come back to what you said.
In the Bible, they said that a woman came from a man's rib. When in reality, we all come from a woman.
No. A woman came from a man's rib.
A non-smoker smoke.
Didn't they say that?
Yo, how you make a non-smoker smoke?
No, what are you reading?
What are you reading? Look, you reading Dr. Seuss books.
A rib came from a man, my brother, and they gave it to a woman.
Huh?
Just to be her.
Exactly what I just said. I said they said.
No, you said.
They said.
You said a woman's rib came. You said a woman's rib came to get to a man. That's what you just said.
Nah, I didn't say that. I said.
So if they say like Mother Earth.
That it says says in the
I don't know,
Bible,
bro.
female came from a man.
No, you ain't just say that. No, I'm gonna let you speak, but you ain't just say that.
Can a woman can a man come from another man? Can a woman come from another man right now, bro?
Thank you. You know where I was going,
Hey, let me
bro.
ask you this question.
You know where I was going, bro.
Let me ask you this question.
I ain't,
As we on the phone right now, so you got the Bible right in front of you and you just picking
how much they
cause
try
I had
to.
somebody do me like this.
It's not
before.
possible.
You got the Bible right in front of you and you just picking scripture out of the Bible that you can just pick on me on.
Yeah.
Man, look, man, get up. Man, look, man. Hey, man, I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna do it. I just knew he was gonna do it. Knew he was gonna do it.
What you want me to
At least he ain't lied to me. At least he ain't lied to me. I take that, bro.
You lied to us.
Okay, bro.
You lied about a lot of shit.
Right here with him, and he gonna try to pick on me on a certain type of scripture of what he think I'm gonna speak on. So it is what it is.
Man, a nigga know your thoughts before you even speak them, Elbow. We know your thoughts before you even speak them.
I had already. No. Rearrange that.
Yes.
Rearrange that. See, hey, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
To be real, Jesus. I don't even supposed to be fucking with you right now, but I was like, man, I'm pop out. Hey, Jesus.
Why is that?
I'm gonna say Jesus.
No. Listen, now that you got your alcohol in you, your energy changed. We ain't doing that. That's why I say I wake up like this, bro. I go to sleep and I wake up the same individual.
You said you need.
Don't get under influence and change your energy. Now you talk about you ain't supposed to be fucking with me. Bro, I'm more on a higher level than any of y'all. All of y'all. Your whole fucking circle, so let's not do that.
Do you see what I'm doing? You still ain't hollered at me yet.
Why the fuck do I need to holler at you?
Holler at me, G.
About what?
Hey, man, your brother in the back of you been hollering at me more than you.
What am I supposed to holler at you about?
Well, what time? I don't know. I just
So why did you say it?
I heard you gonna be hollering at me.
About what?
I have no idea.
Who told you this?
We're trying to hire your consciousness. That's all we're trying to do.
That's all. You jumping all around the board with this shit, bro. If I was a weak-minded individual, I'd be confused as hell right now.
All right.
Yeah, it was meant for your shit.
Hey, with me, man.
Hey, Elbow.
Man, I'm gone, man. I'm gone, bro.
I would have left too, man.
You need to be gone.
I would have left you.
Don't go back to sleep.
Name Elbow, you
Hey, yo!
We trying to wake you
He
up.
said, don't go back to sleep.
with a name named Elbow, you need to wake up.
Bro,
Leo,
what the
Wake
fuck?
up. I am.
Hey, I'm glad I got all this on both of my platforms. You heard me? Like, bro, I just said the other day, bro, we cannot argue with a bot. You can't. We cannot have no man-to-man conversations with a bot. You're under the programming, bro. We not. You don't have no clear understanding of what we have a clear understanding of.
Where the fuck am I going at, bro? You got me fucking up.
Man. Hey, this is what we got to deal with, brother. Well, we don't have to deal with shit. Let me rephrase that. We don't have to deal with shit. But this is what comes about when we speaking as gods. You know, he's the same individual that when I said I am a god, he had so much shit to say against that. You know what he said? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're not my god. What? I never said I was your god. My brother Stacks in the building, big MRM Mafia. You know the vibes, man. Hey, And this is a young brother. He probably younger than all of us. But he has a more understanding of what Albo has an understanding of.
I don't know what the fuck.
I cannot listen to nobody read Dr. Seuss books.
I don't know
with their kids. They kids pick the book out. I thought we were the teachers. Like, nothing. No, I ain't saying that, bro.
Yeah, but
I ain't saying that at all.
But a motherfucker that's trying to teach their child about themselves and their history and what they know, what they need to learn.
He talking about that programming shit, bro. Still stuck on a program.
That's all, and that's it.
It's embedded. Niggas gotta do their own.
He from Mississippi though, bro. Y'all gotta take that into consideration. He's from Mississippi.
But you gotta do your own research before you can come on live and start talking.
That's what my brother just said. My brother just said the same thing, bro. You don't even have an understanding of you, but trying to present all this bullshit out there. You just told us you read books that your daughter picked out. Your daughter doesn't even have an understanding of anything. So how the fuck are you going off of that?
I see why the homie started blacking, because he talked about little, like, bro, you don't know shit. So
he on the outside looking in and he's saying that.
Right. How to react to you with little one. That's kind of crazy to me, my nigga. Like, that's kind of crazy to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And this is no disrespect. But come on, bro. How you gonna try to belittle a nigga and then
I ain't even want to play this shit. You got me playing this shit.
That doesn't make sense.
He got my bro over here playing the game. Y'all know that's like a piece for us to get peace of mind.
Just to not listen to this nigga. He's contradicting himself, yo.
Yeah, he was contradicting crazy. Like, that shit was crazy.
Right.
Bitch.
Right.
And it's like, I know we playing the seed, though. I know we playing the seed, but
oh yeah.
No beef.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro,
hard too. Once his high went down or whatever he under the influence of, once that go down, then he might have a clear thought of things. But I like when you actually witness the energy change. So during the time that his live was paused, that's when he went to go get his alcohol, I guess. That's why it took so long for him to get back. Then once he put that shit in him, the energy changed. Cause it wasn't none of that at first, y'all. It wasn't none of that at first.
Not even trying to let niggas speak though. Like, niggas is trying to tell some real shit to you, and you're not even trying to let niggas speak. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I'm about to that ass week. Why you acting like that though? Why you acting like an immature child? It's the alcohol. Why are you acting so immature? You're a grown man. Why are you so immature about
the alcohol and mixed with the programming is a bad look.
This is not something that's opinionated. What my brother is telling you is facts, my nigga. And you're arguing your emotions and how you feel about shit with facts. You cannot argue with facts, bro. Niggas is not trying to belittle niggas. You have to listen. The key part about being
Diva XO, peace and blessings, goddess.
You have to listen, my nigga. You don't know everything. Just like my brother G don't know everything. The nigga behind him don't know everything. I will show you truth don't know everything. I don't know everything. We don't know everything. So who the fuck is you to feel like you
It's too much information out here for anyone to know everything. Bro, way too much information.
You don't do that. You don't do that, my nigga. Come on, bro. That shit is crazy to me, my nigga. Come on.
Hey, Stacks. Hey, Stacks, what I just told you yesterday, bro, about the fact that we cannot have a conversation with a bot. They are still under the programming, bro. They don't have no understanding of some shit.
What they call Agent Smith or some shit. Whatever they call. What they call Agent Smith. Him. You need to.
I call niggas Uncle Tom. That's what I call him.
Yeah, well, whatever the fuck you want to call. I don't care, bro. He can't. Go ahead, I'm listening.
They scream this black power shit, but then when we talk about some real black power shit, oh, just say that. Yeah, the niggas is Uncle Tom ass niggas.
Man, he still getting mad at people for saying nigger. What the hell? He got mad at my brother for saying nigger.
Was it me or was it
him? He got mad at Al for saying nigger. You know why? Because in his eyes, he's looking at him as white.
All I said was nigga. I didn't even say nigger.
Then this man had to pick up a book talking about we don't read. I'm reading that I be reading, bro. And you see what it say on there? And where it's with
Look
the
at the date.
time on that bitch. Stop clapping me, bro.
And then that's another thing. Who was you to tell somebody else they don't read?
Exactly.
Like that,
and then pull out a children's book. It said game. I didn't even see the rest of the name. I just saying game. What the fuck?
You can't do that. Come on, bro. How you a man of God? How would you a God yourself with you're judging other people?
He's not a god. That's the thing. Well, then again, I apologize to you for saying that. He just don't understand who he is.
Right.
You know.
4 years old, bro.
Like, it just shows how strong the programming is.
But I'm not.
Right, bro.
I'm not stupid.
This is the results after going to school and watching TV and being influenced by.
Yeah, by
going to school. What did I say, bro? Like that's the main headquarters, bro. School and church. I told them that, bro. I swear that's the main headquarters, bro. School and church, bro.
That's why they getting shot up right now. The things that's supposed to be educating and teach you, you're not even safe there.
Oh, that makes me think. Damn, you just gave me a thought, bro, by saying that. Why do them motherfuckers go shoot up schools? Is there a deeper reason behind that?
In the church.
Is there a deeper reason behind that, bro?
Motherfuckers ain't nobody gonna protect you.
Come on now. Is there a deeper reason behind that?
What you?
Behind what?
How we say how they go shoot up schools and shit. I'm not condoning it. And churches, right? When I just said school and churches is their main headquarters for the programming. Anybody agree? Y'all agree with me on that?
Look. Yeah. The fact that you said that's their main headquarters, that means they behind shit. Like nigga, that's that false flag shit. You take your gun right, everything. I mean, like, oh look, these niggas are shooting up schools.
Oh, now we got fake pages joining.
Why is the school system never teach people how to make money outside?
My brother got fake pages joining.
Why you think the school system don't teach the kids how to make money outside of school though? Why do you think they teach them to be a 9-to-5 worker their whole life?
That's all.
Thank you.
That's all. They're programming you to be their slave. That's why I say it's more slavery now than it was so-called back then. You know, and that's not even to go back deep into that, you know. That's how the whole conversation started, because we were speaking about, well, my bro threw that out there. My brother, I'm not gonna not label him as that just because of the whole situation. My brother, you know, threw that out there as far as the slavery. And I said there was no such thing as slavery, not the slavery that you thought it was anyway. We were servants. We wasn't slaves. We received something from the work that we done. Well, our ancestors done, not saying us. But, you know, that's not what it was. You feel me? That's all a part of the fucking programming. Come on, man. How could one not understand this? You that knee deep into that shit? Somebody might need to slap the shit. I don't think they got the shit slapped out. Somebody might need to slap the shit out one of them motherfuckers, bro. I think a hard slap would bring a nigga back. I think a hard slap.
That shit ain't gonna help.
Damn, fuck it. My brother said that shit won't help. Yo. That's deep, bro. Like, that's deep. I ain't gonna lie, that type of shit, bro, really make me feel some type of way, because
I'm learning and relearning, bro. You gotta understand the shit that we was taught wasn't taught for us, for our power. It was taught for theirs. So once you realize that, you're willing and knowing that you need to unlearn and relearn, bro. Education about yourself. Get to learn about yourself and where you come from, bro. Stop trying to be like everybody else. You need to be your own person. Cause
that's all they doing. They following the same way.
They putting on a uniform. I don't call that shit as trending. I call that shit putting on a uniform. These niggas is Mr. Smithin'. They in the Matrix.
Soon as that nigga said, "My God is a person," I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, I was done right then and there.
God is not.
I was done right then and there.
As a person, okay,
no,
cool.
he's not a man.
God is energy, man.
Right. And it's a mother. It's
Exactly.
It's a woman.
Men can't have kids. Anybody like what? Oh,
If we made in God's image, why man can't recreate? Yeah. We have a part of creation. Yes, there's a part, but a woman can have a baby without having sex with a man. Can no man do that?
Yeah, that shit used to happen back then.
Right, because women, because the women back then was more in tune with themselves, and they was more on a higher level than us. As
peace and blessings, goddess.
These women are today.
Yeah, real shit though.
They was on a higher vibration than we were back then than they are now. These women are so they I don't know. Dang, I can't.
They low. That's the low. You remember back then when we had the low vibration? That's what it is right now. They got that low vibration. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit's crazy out here. But instead of being accountable and just listen, you niggas want to argue.
Oh, bro, Jackson, bro, that's on here now.
Yeah, my fault. Nigga just blew my car, bro.
What the fuck? No, I understand why. They're trying to protect their look. Like when I think about it, when I used to believe in Jesus, and I used to believe in religion and all that, like when somebody would come to me and try to change my perspective or my reality, like I would be like defensive of that. You know what I mean? So I was scared to
believe in something
shatter the reality I already have. Yeah, and try to think about believing in something else. You know what I mean? Like it was just too much for me to, handle. So that's why people be acting like that. Like they get all defensive, like, nah, you're wrong, like how you was doing. So it's like, I mean, we can get them out of it, but it's just gonna take a while.
That shit gonna take a long time.
It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna have to take them to believe in themselves, bro, and believe that what they've been taught is not for our power. Like I said, bro, it's gonna take that belief, that it's gonna take the courage, the strength. Just like how they say it take, to get somewhere in life, you got to take risks. You feel me? You got to take a risk, bro. You got to believe in yourself. We can believe in everything else, but we can't believe in ourselves, what we feel in the inside, what sounds right to us, or not even what sound right to us, but what we believe as far as what we read, what we see, what we hear, what we feel right now.
Y'all gotta all understand that we were just having a conversation.
phone. Like that shit is programmed straight to your phone before anything else. Before YouTube,
Exactly.
before Facebook, before Twitter, all that shit. That and that shit and TikTok and all that other shit or certain shit is just it's already on your phone. When you first get it, when you first purchase your phone, those are the platforms that's already on your
That's a
phone.
fact.
Nigga,
I
why
never
you
even thought
nigga,
about
why
that,
you
bro.
think you could be on the phone talking or you could be in real life talking to somebody about a certain topic and then when you get on your phone, the shit pops up.
They kicked you again.
About. Come on, man.
It's a reason why, bro. I
Mm.
don't believe in coincidence.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They kicked motherfucker
I
out.
don't
They
either.
knocked us off here. You know what? We gave the energy that was needed.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here before they
Oh
kick
yeah,
me
we
out.
out. We out. I'm about to close out anyway. You feel me? I gotta go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow. So you feel
Oh,
me?
to the slave ship.
On a slave ship. You hear me, my brother? You know. But
Yeah.
hey, I'm a slave with a plan. I'm a slave with a
You
plan.
gotta have
You hear me? A
Yes,
slave with
sir.
a plan, bro. Not the lady.
All right, my nigga.
But
Thank
hey,
you
I
for talking
appreciate
about,
you,
man.
Stacks.
Bro.
I
peace,
appreciate everyone who
peace
tuned
to
in.
everybody.
You
Peace.
feel me? Shout out to everyone,
Even
even
if you click,
Elbow. You
even if you
know,
clicked on and
Yeah,
clicked
shout out to
off,
him too, man.
peace,
That's still the guy. He just blinded.
peace.
blinded. You know,
Even if you kicked on and kicked off, peace.
we appreciate all, man. This is what to talk
Yes,
about.
sir.
Radio OG talk, man. With me, special guest in the building, my brother Kirby. However he want to present himself. You know, those who are loose minded, please have an understanding that
We
what
mean
you
no
were taught.
disrespect.
Yeah, we definitely mean no disrespect. And nothing was really directed directly to anyone personally. We were just speaking. And when people get attitudes, like I told you before, Stacks, when a person get an attitude, it's because something hit home. If it didn't hit
Yeah,
home, you wouldn't have no feelings behind that. Am I right?
right.
You know, so obviously we said some things that hit home for him, you know, and that's
Yeah.
just that. But, you know, it's still love. It's still love. We men, you know, men who have an understanding of life, us anyway, you know, our lives. I don't understand your life personally. I don't understand his life personally, but he do. He understands his life. You understand your life. I understand mine. That's what it's all about. What
Right.
makes sense to you, not what makes sense to the outside world. Those who are programmed.
And I'm gonna say this once again: you can't be real with yourself. You can't be real with somebody else if you can't be real with yourself
Hmm,
first.
hmm. And
Gotta
we
be
That's a
said
word
that
of
at the
motherfucking
beginning.
day.
We said that in the beginning. So it's like the fact that my brother, our brother, Elbow was presenting what he was trying to present to us, but yet he don't even have a clear understanding of self. So how you expect us to believe anything that you're saying? Let's make
First
that
of
make
all,
sense.
if you ain't do your own individual research, there's really nothing to talk about.
Bro, he said something about the brother saying he done his research. He said, research? What do you mean? Researching. What? Bro,
Yeah,
you're
research. You don't know what
deeply
that is?
trapped
Like,
within the program.
We
But
young.
anyway, we'll be back. Hey up,
yeah,
we'll be back tomorrow with my brother Stacks with music review.
music review Tuesday. Make
You
sure you
hear
check
me?
us out.
Then we coming back, and I'm gonna have my brother on again with me on Wednesday for making it make
Make
sense.
it make sense.
You
Oh
hear
yeah.
me?
And we
Yeah, yeah,
definitely gonna make
yeah.
it make
Then we're
sense.
gonna come back on Thursday with hit for hits. Then we're gonna come back on Friday with an interview. And guess what? I might just interview my brother. I might just pick
Shit,
his
might as
brain
well.
on some things. You know? He do music as well. So y'all better look out for that too. You hear me? Till the next time,
Yeah.
in between time, we out, man. This is what to talk about radio OG talk. Our topic for tonight was they made me lose train of thought of what the topic was, man.
Topic
And
was
youth
youth
and
and
our city. Baltimore guidance. You know, we spoke on what's going on within our city, as far as the youth, and what we do to change cycles. You know, that's what this whole topic was about tonight. Of course, it went left. Cool, we brought it back right. You know, love is love, man. Stay woke. Love those who love you. Respect all except the love that is given. You hear me? Big MRM Mafia. What to talk about radio? We are the movement that's moving. If you're not with the movement, keep it moving. You hear me? Love is love.